Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Deontay Harris. And he'll bring it back all the way.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Lutz now to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
He goes to use you. Here comes to me, it's me. 47 is the mic, boy, 47. Check, 47. Tiger. Check 3. Great.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. It's a gain of 5, and it's a second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Bears. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They run with Patterson. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Get in the way with him. Yeah, let's go. Watch the curve. 47 is the mic. 47 is the mic. We own them. Kill.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
13.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Foles. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. 16 yards, a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First down.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They'll run forward with Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Here's Breeze. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
On the carry. Taken down at the 43-yard line.
On first down, Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
First down, Saints.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Foles. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Take over 1st and 10.
15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Breeze. He'll let this thing go for Sam. He's got a man, complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
34 yards. First down, New Orleans.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play action. Breeze Looking long for Thomas. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
Breeze pass. Intercepted.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Stand 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And it's third down.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Breeze now to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. Now Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 40. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. A 10th carry for Kamara. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. To throw is Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
On 2nd and goal, Breeze. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They'll run it with Kamara. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass 2, both in the arsenal. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
Will Lutz lining up.
Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Foles. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Intercepted by the Saints.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Oh, going for Sanders down. And this is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from a yard out. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd and 9, Foles. The middle of the field, it's Robinson. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Foles. It's complete. Javon Wims, the open man. Touchdown, Chicago! Javon Wims, 43 yards. And the Bears Bears have cut it to within a score. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. But that was well executed.
On the return, Deontay Harris. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
New Orleans.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
In on the tackle.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Bree's going to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
I can hear it right now that most people in our business are saying, why aren't they running the football? But I happen to agree with this strategy. They've had success all game long. I don't think they should go away from it. Too often, teams go into that protect mode and end up giving away the football. This team has stayed aggressive and is working out for them.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Kamara.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line.
17 yards.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A busy night continues for Kamara. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st down, New Orleans.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
2nd and 5. At the Bears' 18.
Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Complete.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On the counter, here's Kamara. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves proves to be unlucky. Back-to-back running plays putting him in negative territory. What can they do coming up on 3rd and 15? Now Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 42 yards. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Sanders has it over the middle. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now a play fake. Breeze. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Marcus Williams.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And that's caught inside the 35.
You know what? Why don't you just
Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 78 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Yes, Michael Thomas is a volume receiver, but he can also make some really big plays, especially with Drew Brees throwing the football.
I love the way you described it. Volume receiver who could also make big plays. In other words, if you underestimate him, he'll run past you or he'll just jump over the top of you and continue to make those big plays.
They'll turn to Kamara. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
38. Bears 20. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's there's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Chicago.